Councilman Greg Brockhouse announces his campaign for San Antonio mayor. Southern Baptist Church sexual abuse spreads as leaders resist reforms. And low turnout marks early voting in House District 125. This is your Express Briefing podcast for Monday, February 11th. Subscribe to this and other free content at expressnews.com/podcasts. And get each day's top news and sports headlines delivered to your inbox at expressnews.com/newsletters. City Councilman Greg Brockhouse is running for mayor. Saturday, Brockhouse told a crowd of more than 150 supporters outside the Del Bravo record shop that at times he has been, quote, a lonely voice in the wilderness since he was elected to San Antonio City Council in 2017, and that he wants to return power to the people. The District 6 councilman will face incumbent Ron Nierenberg, who last month announced he'll run for a second term. Brockhouse's announcement makes this only the second time in the past 20 years that a sitting mayor has been challenged by a city council member, and both instances have involved Nierenberg, who in 2017 ran against Ivy Taylor. Saturday, Brockhouse said he will fight to shine a light on business in City Hall, with no more bonuses for people behind closed doors, lines reminiscent of his first campaign for city council in 2013, when he said 80% of what occurs downtown occurs behind closed doors. The John Jay High School graduate served in the Air Force and has also worked as a mortgage banker and staffer for council members Mary Alice Cisneros and Ray Saldana. Brockhouse has also been the San Antonio Professional Firefighters Association's strongest ally on the council in its contract fight with the city, and was previously a consultant for the union. At his campaign announcement in January, Mayor Nierenberg highlighted the work of the Mayor's Housing Policy Report and the city's shift of funding toward historically underserved areas through budgets designed using what he calls an equity lens. He also pointed to construction downtown as a visible sign of growth and prosperity, and to his prioritization of affordable housing, climate action, and transportation. The deadline for mayoral candidates to file is February 15th. An investigation by the Houston Chronicle and the San Antonio Express News shows in the past decade, more than 250 people who worked or volunteered in Southern Baptist churches have been charged with sex crimes. And in all, since 1998, roughly 380 Southern Baptist church leaders and volunteers have faced allegations of sexual misconduct, including those who were convicted, credibly accused and successfully sued, and those who confessed or resigned. The perpetrators left behind more than 700 victims, many of them shunned by their churches, and some were even urged to forgive their abusers or get abortions. About 220 offenders have been convicted or took plea deals, and dozens of cases are pending. Of the approximately 380 Southern Baptist church leaders and volunteers listed in the report, more of them have worked in Texas than in any other state. Find more details on the joint Houston Chronicle and San Antonio Express News investigation at expressnews.com. And Tuesday, voters on the west and northwest sides of San Antonio will head to the polls to pick their next state representative in a special election that will likely see dismally low voter turnout. Friday was the last day of early voting, with only a reported 3,354 voters casting early ballots, for a total of less than 4% of the about 101,000 people registered to vote in the district. In Bexar County's most recent special election, in September, a slightly higher 4.22% of registered voters cast ballots, with turnout level rising to 7.22% in that election's runoff. For Democrats, activist Steve Huerta, former city councilman Ray Lopez, school coordinator Coda Rayo Garza, and former legislator Art Reyna, as well as Republican business owner Fred Ronhell, are vying for Texas House District 125, vacated by Bexar County Commissioner Justin Rodriguez when he was appointed to the position. Political observers say the size of the field makes a runoff election likely, which would further delay filling the seat by taking perhaps as long as an additional month or more to determine a winner, meaning the new representative would likely miss the March deadline to file their own bills, hindering their ability to pass fresh legislation. Polls will be open from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. on Tuesday, and voters can verify registration and find polling sites at bear.org/elections. And that's your daily San Antonio Express briefing for Monday, February 11th. Subscribe to this and other free content at expressnews.com/podcasts.